Right. So it's obvious, Nina, that this is beyond what the consumer could do on their own. So we got to all work together to make it a win-win for everybody.
Yeah.
That's the only way this economy is going to come out of this mess that it's in. We all and I know we all heard this before that we all have to be like we can't look to Washington to solve this.
No,
They
no,
can't
no.
solve
We've
it.
got to do it. We've got to become
Isn't
people. We've got to have a
yeah
voice. We all have voices. We all talk, but not all as one.
yeah. I mean, isn't it obvious that Washington can't fix it, don't know how to fix it, and actually they're doing it's like double talk. They're doing exactly what we're educating people not to do, which is what I used to do when I was in my 30s, spend more money than I had. The government continues to do that. So don't look to the government to
They can't
have them
handle
fix
their own
this.
books. Never mind handle
They
yours.
can't. Yeah, exactly. So we all need to become responsible and accountable to ourselves.
Well,
And if
absolutely.
everybody
And
starts
don't be
doing that,
afraid. Don't be
yeah,
afraid and become humble. Don't walk around that you're all that and I can't be touched and you're up to your eyeballs in bills. It doesn't matter anymore. Just try to help each other and try to sort of become I don't know, like a pack, but yes, and help and become the American dream. The American people always stayed together. They always held it on their own, and that's what America was known for. And they're losing that a little bit.
right. It is time
Time to
to
grow
get
up.
together, time to grow up, and time to get together. And
Absolutely.
maybe we need to start acting like the way we were acting when we were kids. Remember when
We
I
all play
invited you,
together. We all
Nina,
had fun.
when I invited you into my sandbox, and you
Yeah.
came, and little Susie was there too, and John and Mary, and they were all there. We were all there playing together.
Yeah.
And then you borrowed my spoon, and I borrowed
And
your
then you borrowed my
whatever.
bucket, and we
Yeah.
all.
and
Yeah.
and we
Those
built
days
this
were far
beautiful
and few between.
sand house, whatever the heck we built. Well,
Yeah.
wasn't that fun?
It was a lot of fun, and I truly, I don't even want me to mention it, but I have a program on my website, nddproperties.com. I have a program of 3 easy steps to a mortgage loan modification. And it truly is, from my heart, 3 easy steps, exactly how it works. And it's not hard. It's very easy. It's just something you have to stay together on. And if you can't work it out, get your husband with you and get your kids with you. And then you become a
And
family. And then you get your friends and your mother or somebody. Then you all start helping and they see what you're doing, then they'll do it
you're giving it away for $1,
for
right?
$1.
Why are you doing that? Why is it not free?
Why? I'll tell you why it's $1. Because I have felt that anything for free is no good. So I've had to put a value on it. If you don't put a value on something, then people truly, if it's for free, well, it can't be that good, and it can't be this, and it can't be that. So I don't personally like things for free, because how can anybody and do anything for free unless they're a multimillionaire, or unless they don't, I don't know, unless they got a lot of time
Well,
to
even
spend
then,
out. You have to
even
put a
then,
value
look,
on yourself.
yeah. Not only that. I mean, if you put $1 on it, that doesn't really communicate that we're worth a lot. But here's the thing. What's more important than that, I think, is there has to be an exchange of energy,
Yeah.
and people need to understand that they need to make what's called the commitment. If they don't make a financial commitment, they're not really serious, and they just basically would be blowing the whole thing off anyway. So
Yeah, it's
who
the same
cares?
as I feel, it's a commitment, and you make a commitment to something, and then it's worth something. I mean, I've done things for free for years, and I just get a lot of enjoyment out of it. And, I left home with nothing like you. You had no money. I had no money when I left home. I made it and did it and worked, but I worked hard, worked very, very hard. But then I look at other people and I think, well, why can't I help them? And so I get a kick out of that. So it's kind of, for me to, but at the same time, people have got to start being responsible out there, and don't be afraid. Don't be afraid.
Yeah, I want to
Something
talk to
be
you about
afraid about.
that a little bit more. But I want to welcome Sky Blue. Sky Blue is Stickham, in Stickham, and we have hundreds of people in Stickham.